What's going on, everybody? I'm Justin. Charlie's in the bathroom. We are 5 hours from the center. I'm gonna show you what's up. I'm gonna show y'all what's up. Turn on the sink here, and we find the right temperatures. So now we're just gonna unclip this, unclip that, get that off of there. We're gonna pull this up, shut this here. This is the snake bathtub. All right, I'd say that's probably about full enough. Now, what we're gonna do is double check the temperature. Definitely perfect, on point. It's not gonna put the snakes in shock from being too hot or too cold. Now we slide this way so that way I can have some room. Sam's super curious cat. I have to keep an eye on him because he's a hunter. Hey baby, you wanna help me? She's getting her udders sucked on. And I'm just gonna do this one snake at a time because I only got one hand, and we have to be very careful because here. Oh, what's that in front of? That's how big the garter snakes have gotten though. I've had these since they were tiny little danger noodles. Drop this bad boy off in here. He's gonna go crazy. Oh, actually, they're not going as crazy as they used to. They're getting more and more used to it. We do this one cage at a time so that way, because I have a bunch of siblings, so I don't want to get them mixed up and stuff. They're all just floating around in there. You all know about a bunch of snakes. Beautiful baby. Gotta go searching for this other one. You're not tricky. Yeah, this one's Ember. This is. Ow, you little shit. Fucking bit me. Ooh, you tough one. You gonna bite? Oh! Hey. Look at Ember, huh?
Flattening out his face and everything.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think they would ever bite us, honestly.
There's a first. It's actually a little bit past the Velcro stage on the pain scale of being bit by a snake. When they're at a certain size, it literally feels exactly like Velcro.
Yeah. That's how Sunny felt when she bit me. That I just laughed at her. I was like, what? That didn't even hurt.
Burb. Alright, we're gonna go set this aggressive little Ember inside of the water. Alright, now I can efficiently clean out their cage without losing any fucking snake. That was crazy, huh?
I know, I did not expect
I did not get expect. So the next step is we're picking this entire thing up. We've pretty much cleaned it out, so now what we do is we add the substrate in. Water bowl. This gives them more spaces to explore, even though, because I always switch up the leaf pattern and the way the stick setup is, so that way they have to like understand that there's new stuff going on with it. It gives them a certain type of stimulation. I've heard of people putting ping pong balls in with tarantulas. And garter snakes are actually rather intelligent, so I've actually I've been trying to think of things to throw in the cages with them that they could stimulate them. Every once in a while I'll throw crickets in there, and they definitely don't eat them, but they definitely seem curious with them for a little bit. Just put that right there like that. I set it up to where it's hard to see, but there's actually rubber bands holding these leaves together in this spot right here. That's so that way if they want to bathe under a hot lamp, they can just sit on top of these leaves. Or if they want to escape, they can sit down inside of here, and that's why I have it set up layered like this with the leaves. But it also gives them an insane amount of stimulation to climb. Even though garter snakes are supposed to be terrestrial, they are like semi-arboreal. I don't give a shit what anybody says. These motherfuckers climb, and they love it. Back down in there, bam. There we go. Now we go get the other snakes.
Probably.
Now that I have free hands, I feel more comfortable grabbing two at a time, like I normally do. Sometimes I'll grab all of them all at once.
She's still chilling.
Didn't know that this is climbable. What I do is put them on the top up here. There you go. So that way, I close it back up. They got their little home back. I think this is Ember right here, maybe. This is the one that I think that bit me earlier. Oh shit.
Shit.
Here's Inferno. This is the goodest boy out of all of them. There we go. Right here, dude. Oh, there you go. Now they're all inside their cage there, and they're gonna be happy. I need to pour some water in there.
She's ready for a bath. She's being so good right now. Look at her. Aw, you're so cute. You posing?
And that's for the red sided of my plains garter snakes. And then this cage is going to be spot cleaned. It's actually not so bad. Yeah, this snake is probably the snake that loves the water the most out of all of them. This is our Florida king snake. She is going to become huge. She's already a big old girl. She's doing her thing. She's actually a really good swimmer, even though she's acting a little weird right now. Look at her little baby. Oh, look at her little baby. And whenever I start a farm, I'm actually going to start saving my snake poop. That's Bertha. Right there. This is Bertha. What's up, Bertha? What are you doing, baby? She's such a sweet girl. She's like, don't touch me in the face still. I'm sweet, but don't touch my face. That's all you gotta do to clean up their poop, really. I mean, it's pretty much just fucking dried up bones. I mean, dried up fucking the snake shit. All that white is pretty much bone. Protein's nice for them, but calcium is where they get their ability to grow and get strength. This be Bertha. This is the biggest of all the babies. She's huge too. I mean, she's almost as big as Sunny, if you ask me. I mean, Sunny's definitely bigger, no doubt. She's just an all-around larger snake, but for the kind of snake she is, yeah, that's their cage for the most part. I pretty much spot cleaned it pretty decently. I guess poop's gonna be a little nastier, but gotta do what you gotta do. You're gonna bite my ass. He just gets aggressive when he thinks it's time to eat. He's not a mean snake. He's just hungry. There's a big old turd right there, I tell you what. Just picking out the poop. This is my favorite snake of all of the snakes in here. I've had this snake since I was 18 years old. Don't bite me, dude. He's really curious, though. He's not the brightest snake in this room. I'll tell you that right now. I think he's kind of blind, too, when I think about it. I think Aggie's about to drink some water, maybe. Now he looks good. 4.5 foot long snake right there, baby. He was like, what are you doing in my cage, man? There, now he has more little coverage for his cave area right here for him to explore. He will not stop putting substrate inside that bowl. If any of you guys have any ideas how I can stop a fucking giant colubrid snake from putting soil in his bowl, please tell me. So you ever been me from this angle? What we're gonna do? And this is a giant bull snake I have. It's 6 foot, no problem. No problem, 6 foot. I mean, that snake is about as long as I am tall, guaranteed. So I can hold it, I can hold the snake up about like this above my head and still almost be touching the ground. I was never allowed to have any other pet except for critters. First pet I ever owned, went out of my way to buy and everything. I was 11 years old. There was this animal store, animal shop or whatever. That was, 10 blocks away from my house. My dad let me go walk around and stuff like that. Gave me a lot of freedom as a child. And so I'd walk to this animal store regularly because, I was all about critters. I was always catching all kinds of different things and catching them. My dad taught me how to just deal with animals from such a young age, venomous or not. I'd go to this store, though, and these people had these giant black scorpions, and I was mind-blown. I had never seen nothing like that before. I was, oh, shit, I'm used to catching these little tiny bark scorpions, and I see this giant freaking emperor scorpion that I had never heard of it before at the time. I was just astounded at what I saw. And I asked people, I was like, how much are you selling this for? And they're like, we haven't priced them yet, we just got them in today. And they could see it in my eyes that I needed that thing. There was no doubt that they knew. And so they're like, we'll sell it to you still though, and I was like, how much you sell it to me for? And they're like, how about $16? So they sold me a scorpion that was normally getting sold around $120, $150 at the time, bro. $16 to a 11-year-old child. And then they were like, does your dad know you're getting this little thing? And I was like, not really, honestly, but he's not going to care, I promise. And they're like, well, just in case, you take it home with you, and if your dad gets upset or something, you bring it on back. And so I went home and I peeked my head through the door. I opened up the door and I was like, Dad, would you be mad if I got a pet? He looked at me and he goes, depends on what it is. You know, instantly, because like I said, I wasn't allowed to have cats, dogs. I was only allowed to have critters. I was like, check it out. I opened up, it was an emperor scorpion. And my dad was like, oh, that's fucking badass, man. And I used to scare all kinds, because I'd hold it and everything. I'd let it crawl all over me. I was a little kid holding a giant fucking scorpion. I was known as this like critter kid, you know. Crazy. That was the first pet I ever earned money for on my own. I took care of it all on my own, everything, and I was an emperor scorpion. So everybody always thought that I liked critters, and I did. And so they started getting giant desert centipedes because they're found everywhere down in South Oklahoma, and they're the biggest I've ever seen. And so I was an 11-year-old boy with a giant centipede, foot long, eating fucking toads and mice and shit. It's crazy. It's super dope, man. I used to have all kinds of critters as a kid, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm doing that now. Is I'm kind of doing this like really helps me connect to my inner child and who I am. You know, what my original dream was. You know, because I'm a martial artist at heart, but you know what? I'm also an amateur herpetologist at heart as well. Before martial arts, I found fucking peace, and it's within my child, my woman, and then thirdly, my snakes. It's Eastern yellow belly racer. He's mean little shit. I got to clean his cage out, so I'm actually probably gonna get him a bath. This is gonna be his first bath with me, actually. Very exciting. Where you at? Huh? What's up, sucker? Oh, you're being nice. Oh no, never mind. Motherfucker's mean. He's gonna bite me. He's really mean. He does not like people yet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he'll turn around and bite my arm. He doesn't give a shit. The other one was just biting at me. You know what I mean? This one, he knows when he's being held, he's gonna bite. But look how gorgeous he is, though. I don't know if it's male or female. Oh, bit me right there.
Barely even seen it happen.
Yeah, but he bit me right there. Yep. I told you I was getting bit by this guy today. All right, let's go. Oh!
God, I ain't seen that.
Here, block this top off, and then. Woo. Yeah, we're just gonna let him soak in there, get that moisture a little bit, and then I'm gonna clean out his cage.
He's not about it. He's got the most part of his body out of there.
I love my snakes, even if they bite you. Snakes don't understand half the time what's going on because they're just an animal of pure instinct. So when it bites you, that's because that's all it fucking knows, and it thinks it's gonna be hurt. So it's defending itself. I mean, shit, if I had a fucking elephant coming at me and pick me up, I'd probably be screaming and crying too. But he's gonna get used to me over time. He's just gotta learn that, you know, I'm not a predator. So essentially, a snake will never love you. A snake tolerates you. So and what I mean by tolerates is it loses its natural fear of you, which is why you're actually not supposed to feed wild animals. Is because when you feed a wild animal, which is what a snake is, it will quite literally lose the fear of humans, and which is why, like, national parks are like, don't fucking feed bears, don't feed raccoons, because that's how fucking people get hurt. It's because that animal goes, oh shit, people are good, and then they go, oh shit, people don't have food, people aren't good, and I'm not scared of it anymore, so I'm gonna maul it. I'm gonna bite this person's finger, or whatever type of animal it is, you know what I mean? Hell, even deer ain't no joke. Look up videos of deer pummeling people, and even scarier moose. So a lot of people say I'm crazy, you know what I mean, for having snakes and shit, but I just got bit by a snake that didn't even really draw blood, and that's an average sized snake that you would find around here. You know what I mean? So if that's, like, the majority of snakes can't harm you. While, you know, you go and you see a coyote, I guarantee you a coyote, if it were to bite your arm hard enough, it could tear ligaments and make it to where you have to get reconstructive surgery on your arm. These animals are nothing compared to other animals, and that's why they need to be protected, because people see them as this most dangerous thing, but it's only because of your, like, pygmy rattlesnakes that are found around here, your western and eastern diamondbacks that are found around here, your water moccasins. And even then, you don't have to worry as much with modern medicine. Good. I knew he'd calm down. I'm hoping to start a non-profit business, and tell me what you guys think and see if it's a good idea, especially around the Garfield County area, and making a non-profit business so that way I can go and help out farmers and stuff and help protect the native wildlife of Oklahoma. But I want to start a non-profit where I go do snake rescue. So if a person sees a snake, they go, oh shit, better call Justin or Charles so they can come pick up the snake and relocate it so that way I don't kill it, or it doesn't get killed in my equipment, or whatever, you know what I mean? Or so that way this snake doesn't hurt anybody if it's a venomous snake. You know what I mean? I really want to bring a good awareness, especially to where I'm at, because, you know, I'm only one person, so I can only do so much. And that's why there's other people like me out there doing what I'm doing. Because a lot of times it's regional. nobody in the Midwest I know hardly does shit like this. You know what I mean? I mean, there's probably plenty of people, but like, they're not known, and so like, it's just, you know, good to just help the world. And snakes need love too. You bad boy. Oh, please crack me. I'm about to be done with my chores today. Yeah, is my house beautiful for what Charles and I have made it? We've done a lot to it. And there's the little shit who's gonna probably bite me again. Soaked for a little bit now.
So he chilled out. Oh
No, he's pissed off. He don't like people yet.
no, he doesn't. Oh.
He needs something to cling on to. He's about to bite me.
Oh. Butt's eating your shorts. I gotta zoom in of your butt eating your shorts.
Let's try that, little dude. Get back.
Whoa. He's like, I guess this is alright.
I won't complain.
I won't complain.
All this needs right here. Look, he's a beautiful snake, isn't he?
Mm.
That's one of the most beautiful snakes in the house. I don't give a shit what anybody says. That color
Look at
is
those
just so
breathing. Look at those beady eyes. He's like, what do you want?
Mm-hmm. He's dope though, isn't he? I don't care. I don't give a shit.
He
if
said,
he's
don't
mean
you
or
dare
not.
fucking touch me again, I swear to God.
Yeah, I eat snakes without constricting them or having venom. What do you think that means? We do this to simulate rain for our snakes. All right, so that's probably going to be the end of this video. We got a crying baby in there with a poopy diaper. So, you know, we just got a big day ahead of us, essentially. Thank you guys for, you know, giving the time to watch this video. This one's going to be a little longer, or this one is longer than the rest of them, so I do apologize for that. But, you know, it's a pretty big update on what we got going on. I'm about to send out my breeder's license. I'm looking for a female for this guy right here, so that way I can keep his bloodline going. You know what I mean? Keep his bloodline going and shit like that. So, yeah, pretty much. Like, it's baby steps, you guys. To do what you want to do with your life and live how you want to live, it's baby steps. You can't take leaps and bounds. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of a, what's it called? Taking a little bit of a risk. There's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of a risk. But at the same time, to efficiently get things done, little tiny steps accumulate over time. I'm not a rich motherfucker, so I have to do little by little, which is why I got a $5 tripod on my $120 phone doing this. Well, you know what I mean? So, thank you guys. Charles and I love you, and we appreciate you.
Emmy says bye.
Emily says bye. She loves you guys. She appreciates you.
For me, so.
And you guys, we appreciate the fact that you guys are even watching our videos. You know, you're our average 100 viewers. Actually, about 80 viewers on average. But oh, she's fussing. But yeah, we gotta go. This baby's getting mad.
Uh-oh.
Catch you guys later.
I can't get